actually, we are on the tour bus here with Buckcherry. We're going to ask him a few questions. How are you doing today?
Great. And you?
I'm doing fantastic. So, could I have you introduce yourself to our viewers and tell us your role in the band?
I'm Josh Todd from Buckcherry.
I'm Keith from Buckcherry, and I play the guitar.
Well, starting out, how did Buckcherry get started?
We were just living in Hollywood, working day jobs, and having this band was just really a dream that we had.
And you've been at it for a while now, almost 10, 15 years? Since 1995, right?
Yes. Can you pause that for a sec? There you go.
Yeah, we just got interrupted by their surround sound here on the tour bus, so I'm getting a little jealous by the minute. It's really nice. So why do I need to go out and see a Buckcherry concert if I've never heard of you before?
To be inspired, to get your money's worth, and to have a great time.
Lots of hot chicks at a Buckcherry show.
Oh, that's good for you guys, huh?
Don't bring sand to the beach, all right?
What's been your most interesting, unique venue? I've heard starting out they had to play bars, they've had to play kids' picnic or kids' birthday parties. What's been your most unique venue?
We played Jerry's Pizza in Bakersfield, and I was standing on loose plywood about maybe 1.5 feet wide.
Yep.
That was my stage, and these guys were like on crates.
It was like milk crates,
It
literally.
was silly.
So you've toured with Motley Crue, Papa Roach, AC/DC, Hinder, Avenged Sevenfold. You guys probably know just about as well as anyone. What's it like to be a rock star?
Well, for us, it's pretty mellow. You know, we just, we're all about making the show great, so we try to stay out of trouble and make sure that whatever time we're on stage is what the day's all about, and then after we let ourselves go and have some fun, but that's really what it's about for us.
What are some of the perks that come with being a rock star?
Not waiting in line is nice. Never having to say you're sorry is
Although you have a song about that.
yes, but that's a whole different thing. In general.
Free merchandise, occasional rides on private planes, that's fun.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
And you get to see Avenged Sevenfold and Papa Roach for free.
We get to hang out with them. Yeah, it's cool.
Do you get to see them perform at all, or do you kind of just hang out in your bus in between your show?
Yes, we've all seen each other many times, so I think they're tired of seeing us. Probably just, no, we chill, we go out and stand side stage sometimes, and, we've all seen our shows a lot, so.
And how much hanging out goes on with these other bands? I mean, do you go out and do things together on the road?
Absolutely. There's a lot of camaraderie between the bands, which is what makes it fun. I had a birthday recently, and a bunch of us all went out to dinner, and we went bowling, and we're always hanging out backstage, and it's a good vibe.
Go-kart racing.
Go-kart racing. Tell me about that.
That was fun. We did that once. I think Jacoby beat me,
But barely though, right?
Maybe it was his son, I'm not sure, but one of them beat me. Very competitive, so.
How would you say your life is different from the average person's?
Wow, we live a circus life. We live double lives, actually, because we have a life at home and this crazy life out here that nobody really understands except your bandmates and your crew, So, I don't know. It's an adventure.
This is for a long time. I think being a normal person was what we were, and now this is the norm. This all the insanity that goes along with this. A different city every day. Planes, trains, and automobiles. There's a lot of traveling involved. So it's a good life, though.
You start losing a lot of friends, though. You at the end of it, it's just your band and like your family, and that's pretty much it.
Did you say? I mean, your band is your family on the road?
Absolutely. Especially this lineup. We get along so well, and we have to. I see this guy more than I see my wife, so.
What are you trying to say there?
Not what you're thinking. Yeah, I mean, Josh and I have had a working relationship for 12 plus years, and that's a long time for a relationship.
So, but you do fight sometimes. What do you fight about?
We really don't fight that much.
Nah, I mean, there were fights in the early days, arguments, but the longer we're at this, the less big deals there are, really.
In the great scheme of fights, though, nothing like what we've heard.
Yes.
What have you heard? I want to know about this.
Dressing room walls are thin.
Right.
And we've definitely been out with some bands that could not get along and let each other know about it.
Yeah.
Could you give me some names?
Nope.
No. But it did get physical. That's all I can say.
So what has been your never dreamed in a million years moment that's really come true for you since being in the band?
Being able to do music for a living is really crazy. Oh, aside from that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we open up for AC/DC like 5 times, so now we can die.
And you've gotten to travel to other parts of the world as well, is that correct?
Yes.
So
Many places.
Where have you been?
Japan, Canada, Europe,
Yeah,
Australia,
all through Europe.
New Zealand.
Any memories from that?
Yeah. Lots.
So we have about a couple hours here. Why don't you get now? What's been something really cool from an overseas trip?
Wow, there's so many. Oh, we played the Millennium New Year's with Aerosmith in Japan. What was that, Osaka?
Yeah, in Osaka for like 60,000 people.
Wow.
That was pretty amazing.
I actually grew up in Japan until I was 8 years old, so that's kind of a
Really?
cool experience. I love it there.
Moshi moshi.
Konnichiwa, boku wa Brian. Are you fluent?
No, I can only say like Ohayo or arigato gozaimasu. Can you speak it?
I used to be fluent. If I picked it up again, I probably could.
Wow,
So,
dude,
but it was a really cool experience. Yeah.
You should go back.
I'll teach you some Japanese after this. How's
All right,
that?
that'd be cool. Awesome.
What's a funny memory from tour so far?
We were on tour with Motley Crue, and our drummer had his birthday. And Tommy Lee and Jacoby from Papa Roach, this was on Crew Fest last year, brought him out a birthday cake and some Jaeger bombs, and gave him a birthday cake. He got a spanking, and then, of course, the birthday cake ended up in his face. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That was a good
He
memory.
enjoyed that.
Who's your favorite sports team?
The Steelers.
Hey.
Steelers?
Oh.
man.
Or the Stillers.
No, I'm from Pittsburgh, so
okay, so you have
so
a good reason.
I'll take that microphone off you, bandwagon, all right, and beat you with it.
I'm a Cowboys fan. I'll admit that on camera.
me too.
Right here.
Cowboys.
Cowboys, right here. So you're going down next year.
How many Super Bowls have the Cowboys won?
Until this year, we'd won as many as you had. We could help me out here. Come on.
Yes. Yes.
If you could go back in time, what advice would you give to yourselves as Buckcherry starting out in this business?
Better decision making, better attorney, just maybe held out a little bit more on certain contracts, and stuff like that.
Yeah, we should have taken a little more time in choosing band members.
Yes. That would have been
The first
good,
time
too.
around.
I'm a little young, but I'm actually a pretty good drummer. So if you're thinking about maybe updating the roster, throwing in some young blood, give me a call.
You got some heat?
I got lots of heat.
You got some pocket?
Get some tattoos.
I can get some. What would you recommend? A
Big-
Cowboys tattoo. How's that?
Dragging on your ribs,
To get that star on your forehead, start there.
If I get a Pittsburgh Steelers tattoo, can I be in Buckcherry?
Well, you still have to be able to perform, so we'll have to.
He get the circle one right on his neck.
Yeah, I mean that would go a long way.
All right.
That would go a long
I
way.
could at least be like your camera guy or something. So, all right, we'll work on it. Don't worry, there's plenty more where that came from. Come with me behind the scenes, backstage, and onto the tour bus to meet your favorite stars. We are backstage with Slipknot. We are on the tour bus with the Academias. I'll ask questions you've never heard before and show you the answers you won't find anywhere else. What do you like about Katy Perry?
Everything.
How long is this nose you have here?
I have no idea.
If you think you've heard it all, think again. All right, we are backstage with Saving Abel. We've got the... Ooh.
Huge meaning or self-defining sort of thing.
I think we just lost one of our interviews. Rate, comment, and subscribe for new videos every week. Reporting for YouTube, I'm Brian O'Dell. I'm the reason you go on tour.
You're the reason I'm here, baby.